This is John for the Everyday Fan. Today I have the pleasure of being on the beat with one half of the NWA Women's Tag Team Champions and Chicago's favorite sweetheart, Missa Kate. How are
Hello.
you?
Good. How are you?
I'm great. I'm great. It's always good to talk wrestling. We're going to talk about a couple of great events coming up in Highland Park next weekend. But first, just a little bit about your career. I know you're Chicago's favorite sweetheart. I know you've wrestled for probably about 5, 6 years, something like that.
hmm
Um, I've heard that you're big into donuts. So I'm going to just start the interview with a very serious question of what is your favorite donut?
Ooh, I gotta go with the classic Krispy Kreme.
Any specific flavor, variety?
Um, I mean, don't get me wrong, I like all donuts, but definitely I have to go with the classic Krispy Kreme. There's just something about it like melts in your mouth, so.
Okay, hey, I can't argue. So, so you are now on day 137, or I'm sorry, day 127 of your tag team reign as the NWA Women's Tag Team Champs. When did you decide to try to go into tag team? I know you've won gold as a singles wrestler. So, what made you go into tag team?
Um, at NWA, I think both Maddie and I kind of realized like there was a lot of singles competition going on and there wasn't a lot of tag division, teams. So I just think from that alone, plus her and I obviously were us, so we want to have something to gloat about. Um,
Of
so yeah, I
course.
guess it's kind of where it came from, and then that mixed with just I guess her and I clicking, and it just everything kind of happened.
So what do it mean to you? I mean, the women's tag team has quite a bit of legacy. I mean, it goes all the way back to, Moolah, more recently, the Hex. What does it mean for you to hold that belt?
It's really cool. It's every time somebody actually looks at it, it's they get the feeling that I get, I guess, holding it because you could tell it's like here, I'll bring it forward. It's pretty old school, like it's gorgeous, and it has
Very
some weight to
cool.
it. So it's really cool because it's like, oh, I have in my hand a part of history, and I don't know, it's very surreal, I guess.
Well, you not only do you have it in your hand part of history, you are part of history. You're part of that lineage now. That's got to be cool. Like just seeing that list of champions that your name is on there.
Yep, yeah, it's weird. I mean, deservingly, obviously, but no.
Of course. So does that preclude you from going after singles titles?
Nope. Like I keep saying, Maddie and I have two arms, There's two other belts available. There's two other championships available at NWA. So,
Well, that brings about the next question then. Are there only two? Could you go after a men's title? I know you
ooh,
wrestled men, and I know you've beaten men.
yes, this is true. Beating the hell out of some guys. Yeah, I'd be down to go for whatever. I don't really say no to challenges. I kind of take them head on and let's do it.
No, you're going to be part of this event on Saturday and Sunday. You're part of Saturday is a special event for young Cooper. Highland
Mhm.
Park Cares for Cooper. It's put on by Billy Corgan and the NWA. 8-year-old Cooper Roberts was shot last year, and part of the proceeds go to his medical care. Also, his brother. Do you know what you'll be doing on that show? Do you know who you'll be wrestling?
So I know a graphic went out and I'm not 100% sure. I should know this. I want to say it's for that day, but I could be wrong. But I do know over that weekend, Maddie and I are having a match against Kenzie and Kylie. So I guess you're just gonna have to come and see what happens.
Well, people definitely want to come and see you. Definitely want to come and see you. So you are definitely wrestling both days, though.
I would think so. I'd be surprised if I wasn't. I'm
Okay.
down. I've been working out more, so I'm ready to go.
Well, you were always ready to go. I've seen you in action. I'm always there. So, as being a wrestler from the Chicago area, Chicago's favorite sweetheart, what is it? How cool is it to wrestle in front of I know it's not your hometown, but it's your home area crowd.
It's amazing. It's really interesting seeing because when you're in the ring and you're in the zone, you're like, okay, I gotta do what I gotta do. But of course, me, I like to have a little fun. So every once in a while, if I can, I try to look out and I see some familiar faces. It's definitely a mixture of pressure, but the pressure that wants to motivate me. And it's just kind of like I don't know. I guess it's amazing. It's really cool. The last, unfortunately, they won't be here this time, but I had some family members come out the last set or for the pay-per-view at the last time NWA is at Highland Park, and they didn't see me wrestle, or they haven't seen me wrestle in a few years since before quarantine. So that was very interesting and that was fun. But yeah, it's really always exciting. Chicago, I always say it's the heart of like wrestling in general, not just indie wrestling, but just wrestling as a whole. So I feel like anybody who comes to, even though it's technically Highland Park, but anybody that comes to this area, you definitely get a different feel. Like it's a different vibe of like, so you kind of want to bring your game a little bit more.
And you've been known to bend an occasional rule to it's all a matter of winning the title.
If you ain't cheating, you ain't trying, Eddie
Hey,
Guerrero, right?
you got the gold. That's all that matters. So
Right?
when you're potentially bending a rule, but you're in your home area and the crowd is cheering for you, what does that do to your opponent? That's got to be psychologically damaging.
I hope so. That's my plan. That's the fun part for me.
So will you be out meeting the fans at all after any of the shows? Do you like? I've never been to an NWA show. I'm very excited about coming out. Do you know if there's any sort of meet and greet for the fans?
I don't know yet. They sometimes they will have like after the show, like you could set up like your merch table and meet fans and stuff like that. So if I can, I will. I wasn't able to last time, but this time if it's available, I'll definitely come see me.
Well, I am because I'm looking to increase my wardrobe. I admit it, I don't have a Missa Kate shirt yet. However, the next
And
I tried to get one. I tried to order one, and there was a screw up, and it didn't happen.
oh
So
no.
not your fault. Not your fault at all. It was a long story. But I am going to add one to my wardrobe the next chance I get, which hopefully will be next Saturday or Sunday.
Yep.
But
There you
we encourage everyone to come out and check it. You'll be in action both days. It's exciting to see, NWA, one half of the tag team champs with Madi Wrenkowski. You guys are phenomenal. 127 days and counting. By then it'll be 100 and I can't do math. It'll be like 135 days or
We're just gonna
something.
keep them forever, so no, we'll just say infinity at this point.
There you go. That way none of us have to do any math. Listen, I really appreciate your time, and I love watching your wrestle. I encourage everyone to come out. You really are Chicago's favorite sweetheart, and you're one of the best indie wrestlers. You're one of the best wrestlers out there. Period. I don't need to say indie. You are phenomenal. We love watching you, and we're gonna try to get a big crowd out there to cheer you on and to help help the Highland Park Cares for Cooper cause because it's a fantastic cause.
Yes.
I
Please come out and support.
Yeah, I applaud you. I applaud Billy Corgan. I applaud the NBA, the NWA for doing it. And I will be out there, and let's get everybody else out there.
Yeah, let's do it. Come out. It's a great cause. Yeah, it's gonna be a good weekend in Chicago. Or well, Highland Park. You know what I mean.
It's all Chicago, right?
Yeah, apparently. If you don't live here, everything's Chicago. So.
Exactly. Mr. Kate, thank you so much for your time. Good luck. I'll see you next Saturday.
Thank you so much. Don't forget the donuts.
And the shirt.
And the shirt. We'll get you a shirt. Yeah.
Thanks. We'll talk to you later. We'll see you.
I'll see ya.
Bye-bye.
Bye.